bus. And I'm on a bus, and my co-defendant gets dropped off before me. And I'm wondering why. And it was because I got those additional 8 years. It pushed my security level up to a maximum / super maximum level. So I went I was 18 turning 19 at the time. This happened when I was 17. Trials not till 18, and I'm pressing up against my 19th birthday, November, and I'm in an institution, you know, and I make it to like really what would be considered, you know, one of the worst of the 3 worst in the state. You know, Walpond, Green Bay, and Boscoville, Wisconsin, those are the worst of the worst. So I get there and I'm like, you know, one of these, man, you ever went somewhere and was like, man, what are the black folks around it? You know what I mean? Like, so, but in that sense, I wasn't asking, I was asking the opposite. Man, why are there so many black folks in here? That's what I said. How is it that the only thing of color in the courtroom for us was the defendants, the family, and the suits and the judge roll? So how do I make it to prison and it ain't nothing but black folks in the prison, but the officials and the people that we saw in the state of Wisconsin were mainly white? So you know, it was like an out-of-body experience. In the end, when I got there, I stood out because of how young I was. So people would naturally ask, like, what you done did, or what you done, what you, like, man, you pretty young, how you get up there? Because if you up there in that prison, you definitely got more than 25 years, right? So that's why they look and they like, man, how does baby get, you know what I'm saying? What do you do, right? He must have killed somebody or something like that. So then I get sailed up with an old white dude, right? He had been in there for about 18 years already for, you know, serving, you know, 2 life sentences, right? So, you know, I'm there and you got to learn how to prison. And that's a term, you know, not many people are familiar, and you shouldn't even be familiar with it. But this is the thing. There are politics within these prisons. So you got to learn how to prison. And it's like, that means to stay out the way, pretty much, right? Stay out the way. So my way of staying out the way was basketball, chess, and working out. That's what I would do. Basketball, chess, working out. Basketball, chess, working out. But what I realized was, for me, it wasn't just staying out the way. It was shelling off the world to numb myself from the pain that I was experiencing of being in it. So now I'm routinely basketball, chess, working out. Basketball, chess, working out. So my game improving, my physique improving, my chess game is Bobby Fischer-like. But my growth is stunning. And my faith had took a back seat without me even acknowledging it. But it happened through my, you know, you just got to survive this. So what do I do to survive? Stay out the way. How do I stay out the way? 1, 2, 3. And not one time did I understand that in order for any of those 3 things to work, the first thing that should have been at the top was the first thing that I questioned, which was my faith. So I wouldn't be honest if I got up here and simply because of the platform that we're on, and we have a lot of believers that are going to be watching this, I would be doing God's work a disservice to sit up here and tell you that I believed him all the time and I knew he was going to do it. No, that's not. My story, I believe, is for you to see that you should never stop believing. That's why I did this to me.